one beautiful thing about law is about opinion, right? I hold the view that Olukoyede's nomination and appointment runs foul of Section 2. Section 2 is very clear. If you look at Section 2, for the avoidance of doubt, the commission shall consist of the following members. A chairman who shall, A, be the chief executive and accounting officer of the commission, be a serving or retired member of any government security or law enforcement agency, not below the rank of assistant commissioner of police or its equivalent, right? And then you talk about 15 years post, 15 years cognate experience. Now, shall be a serving or retired member. It's already conclusive that the category of individual that can head that commission must come from one who is covered by the civil service rules, who is also pensionable. That's why it's either serving or retired. Now, recently, Olukoyede was sacked. If he was serving, like someone who came through the recruitment process, you couldn't just sack him just like that. But that is just one. Now, in Weke versus Federal Republic of Nigeria, the court said, where the wordings of a statute are very clear and unambiguous, give it their ordinary meaning, that any attempt to bring extraneous interpretation will amount to what? They say it will amount to illegal legislation or amendment through the back door. Now, appointing him will amount to amendment through the back door, and this is the point. It says there is a baseline. The baseline is that the person must come from security or law enforcement agency of the government. The reference is government, not private sector. Number two, security or law enforcement. The security is one that is covered by the National Securities Agencies Act, which comprise of DIA, NIA, and SSS. They come from that intelligence platform. Law enforcement comprise of both EFCC, the police, NSCDC, and the rest. Now, in EFCC, right now as we speak, the cadets that came through the ranks, and they call them Course 1. But in the next few months, they will be hitting the 20th year as operatives, trained, and their recruitment process is pensionable. They wrote tests, they were recruited, you go for training, 6 months from 1 year. After the training, they will now commission you and give you an identity card, otherwise called the warrant card. If you flip the backside of the warrant card, it says, the holder of this card has all the immunity and the privileges of a superior police officer. That's why they have arms, they can effect arrest. And they garner this experience in the EFCC in either investigation, operations, intelligence, and all of that. So when you see 15 years cognate experience, that word cognate there has been misinterpreted, in my view, by a lot of people to assume that it opens up an expanded interpretation to include somebody who comes from the private sector. No, the reason why the word cognate is there is because there is already a baseline established, which is security or law enforcement. So if the person is coming from the police, he has to show 15 years cognate experience from the police in the ordinary course of training of the police.
Even if he's in the police for 15 years or 20 years, it won't suffice. It won't qualify as cognate here.
If he has been in the police for 15 years...
Not serving, not a serving police officer.
No, if the person is not a serving police officer, somebody who has not been commissioned and made a superior police officer that will have power to hold rank, he is not eligible. Because you see, most of these organizations, they have what they call operatives and support staff. In EFCC, now Olukoyede, when he was appointed as chief of staff and secretary of the commission, if you look at the backside of his ID card, you will see he found returned to the nearest police station of the commission. He didn't have power to hold gun. He never investigated a single case because he did not come as an operative.
Okay.